Thanks for clicking on the video, and here today at Nerd Mimic, we are going to do a solo run of Marvel Zombies. Now, this game is rated for 1 to 6 players, but if you run with less than 4, you still have to run 4 heroes per game. And it's not too immersive for us here at Nerd Mimic. And what we did is we came up with our own house rules to run this with 1 hero per player. I had a video earlier running it with 2 heroes, and basically what you do is you take any of these spawn cards that and you would divide it by 2 and round down. The reason to round down is because you have less heroes, you can't control all the spawn points, and so that makes it even. Now, if there's a special card like this that says Trooper Rush, then you would still have at least 1 trooper show up. But if it's a card like this, for 2 players, you would divide it by 2, have only 2 spawn. If you have only 1 player, you would divide it by 4. And so only 1 player would show up here, divided by 4 here. If you're orange, you would have 2 troopers show up. So that keeps it pretty balanced, and I'll show you how that is implemented in this gameplay. Now, once again, if there's a special card, say like Trooper Rush once again, or Superhero, it will still spawn. Now, the other thing to make it balanced is typically you only get one experience point if you consume or defeat a trooper. However, if you are playing with 2 players, dividing by 2, well, you get 2. You multiply by 2, basically. So since I'm doing a solo run, if I defeat a trooper, I would get 4 experience points. And that does escalate it. And as you know, as you get higher experience points, the more troopers show up. And so it does keep that sense of danger and balance still. So let's play. I'll put this at the bottom of the deck here, maybe give it a little shuffle. And the mission we have set up is mission number 1. This is called The Hunger. And basically there are gonna be 4 bystanders here in each of these rooms. And then we will have to consume each of them and obtain these 4 objective points right here. And there are 2 spawn points here and here. And then there is the exit over here, and we start off in the middle. And I'm gonna try this solo run with Captain America here. So pretty cool minis, as you know. And this is pretty much all set up. I will draw the bystander cards when I enter these rooms. Okay, so the first, let me reset this board here. So we start off with 0 health, and we start with 0 hunger and have 5 health. So the first thing we do, of course, is to increase our hunger. And then I am gonna have 3 actions. So my first action is to go here. My second action is to open up this door, and then I will put a little token there for that. Trying to bust open the door here, like so. And then, of course, when I open up that door, I have to draw a spawn card here. Now, of course, at the beginning of this game, it may not be too exciting, but as the game progresses and your experience escalates, of course, there's going to be more enemies for us to combat. So this is a special card. So once again, we're going to divide by 4, but always have at least 1 show up. So we're going to have 1 specialist airdrop to our location, and like so, but they do not activate. So that is going to go to the discard pile here. And then, so first, second action, third action, well, if there's a person here, I'm probably going to consume her, but before we do that, we got to draw a bystander card. And let's going to be Agent Coulson. So let's find Agent Coulson mini here. Here he is. It's going to go right there. And yeah, maybe I'll put this discard pile off screen. Okay, so my third action is to try to consume this this figure. to devour, you get 1 dice to start off with, and then 1 additional dice per hunger. So that means I get a second dice. I have to get 4 or higher. So once again, you start off with 1 dice, and you have 1 additional dice per hunger level, and I get to roll 4 or higher to do a consume. And all these troopers basically have 1 hit point each, except for the guard with a giant shield has 2. All right, so it looks like I succeed. This will go off board. And so once again, I'm gonna get typically 1 experience point, but because we're doing this solo run, it's gonna be 4. And I'm still in the blue. That means the additional spawn cards will not be as dangerous yet. My hunger goes down to 0. And those are my 3 actions. So now it's the enemy turn. So this Agent Coulson is combat bystander, so he wants to come towards me and attack me, so he's gonna move here. And they only get 1 activation, so the 1 action point, that is, they could either move or attack, so he's gonna move. So, and once again, my objective is to consume all of these bystanders, and there's a special rule here on this scenario that you have to get 5 experience points. If you consume any of the bystanders, you get 5 experience points if you obtain any of the objectives, which we have to do. So that is going to escalate my danger level much higher, and of course increase my experience points much higher faster. So you see how this game will ramp up really quickly soon, and hopefully I succeed. So now that the enemy has done their actions, the next is to spawn. So we're going to do that spawn point first. And it is another specialist airdrop. So this additional specialist is going to drop right here. We're going to do a spawn for this location. And troopers open fire. All troopers perform a sidearm attack, but I'm lucky there are no troopers right now. And so I am safe. Okay, so it's now my turn. I increase my hunger by 1, and I should get rid of this player, or this attacker. I will do a regular attack. So my regular attack is with my shield. This is melee, 0 range, so I am in the same zone. Roll 2 dice, and if I get a 3 or higher, I hit. So I'm going to take my 2 dice, roll, and I do get at least 1. Once again, they have 1 health ETH, so this one is knocked out. Once again, I'm going to get 4 experience points for that, so now I'm up to 8. So now I am in the yellow, which grants me additional action, but once again, it makes it more dangerous because more bad guys will spawn. So that was my first action. Now I have additional 3 more actions. I got a bonus 1 for the being in the yellow zone. So my second action is to go here. My third action is to consume this one, the bystander. So my hunger is at 1. So that means it gets 2 dice. And I succeed. So Agent Coulson's very yummy. We eat him up. And I will take his trait, which is once during your turn, you may increase your hunger to perform a free range attack. But I don't really have range attacks, so I'm probably gonna replace that card later. So that was my third action. My fourth action is to go here because I have to obtain this objective. Now, because I consumed him, once again, this was a special bystander here, and that means I get 5 experience points. So now I'm up to 13. So you can see how fast this game is going to escalate. And as you know, I can't really heal in this game. So I only got 5 hit points. So I got to be really careful. There's no one on the board to move. So we spawn. So we're going to draw a card here. And we are now in the yellow. So That means 6 troopers rush, but we're gonna, once again, divide it by 4 and round down. So that's gonna be at least 1. And at least 1, let's see, sorry. 6 divided by 4, it's gonna be less than, yeah, so it's just gonna be 1 trooper. And then this one activates. So it will go down here and we'll set this card aside. Now we're gonna do this activation spawn point. And it is a specialist, but we are at orange, divided by 4, round down. This means it's nothing. No one shows up. And once again, you think it might be easy right now, but as you'll see, it'll escalate. And I think it does make for a good game variant. So hopefully you find this informative. Now it's my turn. I'm sorry, I moved the health down to 0 because I consumed Ancient Colson. Now it's my turn to go back up 1. I have to obtain this. So this one, once again, there's special rules, and I get 5 more experience points. So I'm at 13. I'm at 18. I'm 1 below orange. Now, that's my first action. I got 3 more actions. So my next action is to go here. 1, 2. Let's see. If I open up this door, I'm going to spawn more people. But I ate, consumed, moved, 2, 3. If I open up 4, that's the end of my turn, which might be okay. So we'll give that a try. I'll open up this door. And then there is a spawn here. So we'll see what that shows at the yellow. So round down, nothing shows up. So that's good, I'm safe. A bystander spawns here. And it is rescued. It says spawning a bystander, draw a spawn card for this zone. All right. So we're gonna draw. But I think there's supposed to be a bystander here. It has to be one. So we'll put that at the bottom of the deck and see. Okay, so here we got actual bystander because that was the setup of the game. And we got Sharon Carter show up. And then she is a combat bystander, so she's gonna wanna try to attack me. And then, let's see, that is it. Now it is the enemy's turn. So this one will go to this zone, this one will go to this zone. And then we spawn that location. It is a guard, but nothing shows up because once again, we're doing our house rules. And we'll try this zone. Troopers open fire. So this is a trooper. And open fire. Roll 1 dice. And 5 hits. Miss, thank goodness. I'll set this card aside. Now it's my turn. My hunger goes up 1. Now, I have to go to get the objective. The longer I take, the more dangerous it becomes. So I'm gonna go in. That's my first action. Second action is try to consume the bystander, or Sharon Carter. So my hunger's at 2. That means I get 3 dice. And I miss, and my hunger increases 1. So that was my second action. My third action is to try to consume her again. So I get now 4 dice, 1 plus the 3 hunger. And I should have mentioned, every time you see the symbol, you have to increase your hunger. That's denotes 1. And I succeed. I need a 4 higher, so she is consumed. We will put our hunger down to 0. Because she was a bystander here, the rule is 5 more experience points. Now I am in the orange, and I take her card, and let's see, after performing a range attack, oh no, this is another range attack ability, which I don't really have until, well, I get into orange now, and I could throw my shield. So either I could do increase my hunger to get a free range attack, or I can reroll any misses. And I think I might want to do that, reroll any misses. So put this Agent Coulson bystander card to the side. And let's see. So my first action was to go here, consume. I miss. Second and third, I have one more action. So I'm going to go into this room because I have to get this objective. So what is next? The next is the enemy to move. So we will have this one try to come towards me. Now we're going to spawn over there. And we are in the orange now. So we're going to divide by 4, and there will be 2 troopers. Or, I'm sorry, rounding down, 1 trooper still. Okay, and then we're going to spawn for this location here. Another trooper card, rounding down, so that'll be 1 trooper again. And remember, I'm just 1 hero. If you play this with 4 heroes as they have in the rules set, you can split up the damage if you're grouped together, but here I have to take all the damage. And that does make it still tense. All right, so this is all done. Now it's my turn again. We increase our hunger, and I have to pick up the objective, so that is my first action. Once again, there's a special rule. Every time I get an objective, I have to increase my experience by 5. So now I am up to 28. So that was my first action. Second action is to get the hell out of here. So this is my second action. Third action is to go here. And then the fourth action will be to try to consume this trooper. So that would be 2 dice. And I succeed. So this trooper goes away, my hunger doubt goes down to 0. And because he's not a bystander, I get the basic experience points. But once again, typically it's 1, but because we're doing this divide by 4 times 4, I get 4 experience points. So now I'm up to 32. So that was my, let's see, first action, pick it up, second, third, and consume. So that's all 4 of my actions. Now it's these troopers' turns, so he's going to activate, go this way. This one's coming this way. We're going to spawn there. We're in the orange. And oh, so this is a special card, so we will still have this occur. And it's a spawn bystander. So we'll see who shows up. It's Bob. All right, so we will find the Bob mini. And he will be accompanied by 1 guard, but because I'm by myself, instead of 2 guards, we're dividing by 4, so that'll be at least 1 guard, because it is once again a special card, so we'll have at least 1 person show up. Okay, so we will set these cards aside. And the Bob one, well, I guess I'll keep up here. And now that he showed up, I have to consume him as well. So that's going to be more difficult. I have to spawn this location. And it's a guard rush. And once again, if it's a special card, I got to play it. And so divide, I'm not in the red, I'm in the orange. So no guard shows up. I'm sorry, 1 guard shows up still because we're having that special card. And all the guards activate. So this guard is going to go here. This guard wants to go here, and the bystander has to accompany him. Okay, so we'll set that card aside. It looks like I'm in trouble. These guys can do a lot of damage to me. So I might have to take them out before they can hurt me. 1, 2, and now I have 2 actions to try to attack them. Let's see. I have a ricochet ability. I could try to devour, but my hunger, I forgot to increase my hunger. My hunger's at 1. So I'm gonna attack with my shield. I got 2 dice and I gotta roll 3 or higher. So I have only 1 hit, and it goes in order, and I believe the guard has to be attacked first, and so he has 2 hit points, and so I fail. I will try again. This is my last action. And I succeed. Okay, so that's great. So this trooper gets taken out. This guard, I mean. And then with my special ability, that gets activated because I leveled up. During your once during your turn after attacking with your shield, perform 1 free shield attack within a range of 1 to 0. Okay, so I'm gonna do that, and I'll try to take out that trooper. So I get 2 dice, 3 or higher I need, and I do it. So this one gets taken out, and this one does not. I can only devour this one. So the additional damage does not apply to Bob here. So let's see. So that is it. That is all 4 of my actions. Now it is time to activate the people on the field. We'll just move these guys here. That's easy. But this one does automatically 1 point of damage, right? But I have shield block. That is Captain America's special ability. Each time enemies attack your zone before assigning wounds, roll 1 dice. And for each wound on a 5+, I prevent that wound. So hopefully I get lucky and roll a 5 or higher. And I do. Great. So I get no damage. And that was his activation. Once again, they only get 1. Now we have to spawn. We'll spawn that location first at the top again. And oh no, it's another escorted bystander. All right, I did shuffle this deck, and we did play this game multiple times with groups, and with my daughter 2 players. But anyways, this is still there together. So, okay, this is a secret mission card, which we were not using. So we'll just put that up on deck. And then, it's rescued. Instead of drawing a bystander, draw a spawn card for this location. So I'm not sure what the rules are here. Should I draw another bystander, or just this overpowers it? I'm just going to draw a spawn card instead. So if I play that wrong, apologies, and let me know in the comments below. So we'll just draw a different spawn card. Oh, and so this one is all superheroes activate. And there's no superheroes, so I guess I get lucky and a pass. And we got to draw a spawn card for here. And here, all guards activate. So this one, well, down here, activate. Okay, so it gets closer to me. Okay, so now I get 4 actions. I do have to consume him, and my hunger goes up to 2. That makes it easier. I get 3 dice. Oh, let's see. I did destroy that trooper and the guard, and so those were 2. So that means my experience points goes up 4 and 4, so it goes up 8. So I'm up to 40 now here. All right, so now I'm gonna do my 4 actions, Once again, my first action is trying to consume. And I succeed. So my hunger goes down to 0. My experience and the danger level goes all the way up to max. So now we're in the red. So Bob is removed from the field. We can take a look at Bob's card here. Before performing a range attack, you may increase hunger to have enemies suffer 1 less toughness, which might be good against a superhero, but I think I'd rather have the reroll ability. So I'm gonna set this card aside. And so that was my first action. Second action is to go here. Third action is to go here. Fourth action is to open up this door. Get a door token here. And this opens up. We have to do a spawn card and a bystander card. So here's the spawn card. We're at 4 divided by 4. It means 1 guard shows up. And then the bystander will be, secret mission number 2 card. We'll put that in the bottom. Draw a different one. Mary Jane. So Mary Jane is right over here. We'll put her card there. All right, so those are my 4 actions. And now the people on the field activate. So we'll just do these guys. But this one is going to come out here. Mary Jane wants to escape and try to go to a safe point there. So she's heading towards that direction. And now it is my turn. And I will move my hunger up 1. And let's see. So I got to take out this guard. Probably the easiest thing I can do is use my shield. So that is only 2 dice. And I need 3 or higher, and I do get 3 or higher on both. So I do knock this guy out. So that's great. I don't need any more experience or increase the danger level. We're already at max. And now I have a second action. I have to consume the bystander. That means at a hunger at 1, I get 2 dice. I need 4 or higher, and I succeed. So this mini goes away. Mary Jane, we'll see what her ability is. After attacking, you may increase hunger to reroll all dice. So this is going to be more useful than just rerolling a range attack. So I will place Mary Jane here as my adopted trait there. And so that was 2 actions, 3 actions to go in here, 4th action is to pick this up. So I still have to get down here. So that is all my actions. Now it is the time for the players on the field. They will come closer to me. And we're going to spawn that location. A superhero. Uh-oh, this could be trouble. So which superhero are we going to find? Spider-Man. So let's find a Spidey mini. Here he is. And superheroes get 2 actions when it's their turn. He says spawns to the closest zone with a zombie hero. So it will still be there. All right. So we will put the superhero card aside and spawn for this location here. Another superhero. Oh no. All right, so the other hero that shows up is Thor. So here's a Thor mini, and his attacks deal 2 wounds. All right, so I will put Thor here. We will keep this on the field as a reminder. He does 2 damage. So that's, you can see already that there is a sense of danger, right? And still able to run it with a single player per character, and maintain some sort of balance. But you can see I'm sort of in trouble. We'll see if I could get some good rolls and succeed, because I still have to get this objective down here. So my hunger goes up 1. Oh, I'm sorry, it's back down to 0 because I consumed Mary Jane. So now it goes up to 1. And I have to move into this location here. I could move here and spend an extra coin to do that, but he will, I better eliminate some of these people off the field regardless. So I'm gonna use my shield and hopefully take out this guard. That's my second action. And I miss, I need 2. So my third action is to do it again. Or how about I could reroll all dice once. Let me try that instead of wasting the action. Okay, let's try that. So this is still only my second action. And I miss, oh no. Let's see. Do I want a third action to do that? I might consume. I get 4 higher, I got 3 dice instead of 2 dice. So let me try devour attack. But I have to get at least 2 of them. So let me try consume. This is gonna be my third action. And I do get 2 at least. So he's devoured. My hunger goes down to 1. This guard is eliminated. And I got 1 more action. And, you know, I might want to stay here. Because if I go here, it's going to do a free damage. And I'm going to stay here because he will have to use his action phase just to come closer to me. So I'm just going to stay at this location. I have an extra turn. I might as well use it to get a zombie trait. So if you didn't know, zombie trait is 1 action you can do, but you can only do it once per time on your turn. And it will give me a special ability that I could use 1 time. So this is discard during your turn and increase hunger, perform 1 free attack action. So that might come in useful, we'll see. Okay, so I'm all done. Now it's time to move the characters on the board. This trooper just gets 1 action, so he's gonna come here, but cannot attack. Spider-Man gets 2. So there he moves, and Thor gets 2. So Thor's gonna come here. Then we got Spawn. So this could be trouble. So here we got Specialist, and 1 Specialist shows up because we're in the red dividing by 4. We'll do this location. And it's another Specialist. Let's see, I have another Specialist mini here ready to go. Okay, let's see, so now Spider-Man's gonna be a problem. He has a lot of health. Thor has a health of 5. Spider-Man has a health of 4. I should leave his card here. And probably the only way to defeat him is if I get hungry enough. Because I can't do enough damage with my regular attack. So I might be in trouble. Let's see. So first thing to do is probably eliminate this individual. I'll do a regular shield attack. Okay, I succeed. This one is off the board, so that's 1 less worry. I could let's see, if I move here, let's see, I could increase my hunger maybe. very difficult decision because I go here, once they activate, they get 2. So he would go up here. He would activate and do 1 point of damage, which I could sustain. I still have to go over here and open up this door. So, well, let me go here. So that's my second action. I have to use an extra action if I want to move here, and I could use actually both and go here. But if I do that, he's going to do attack 1, he's going to do attack 2, so that means I will get 3 damage. All right, and I should have stated my hunger is actually at 1 because I started my turn. And I'll go here. I would still get 1, 2. I would only get 2 damage. So I will stay here and I will just remain here, I suppose. Yeah, I'm gonna stay there, but I think I'm gonna get knocked out. Because I go here, open up their door, I'm gonna have to spawn these locations and it's almost guaranteed to have 2 people there. So I'm gonna be surrounded very quickly. I am in trouble. All right, so I will stay there. So we'll activate Spider-Man first. He goes twice, so I get 2 damage either way. So 2. And he will go twice, so he's just gonna go up here, but he cannot hit me. So I'm gonna get 2 damage versus 3. So hopefully that strategy works out. Oh, and I do have shield block. So I forgot about that. So Spider-Man's gonna attack. Let's see if I can block both of them. Oh, no, he hits twice. Okay, all right. Now those superheroes are activated. This one activates twice, the specialist. So they move 2, but it does not attack. So now I'm really surrounded. I'm in trouble. Now we have to spawn these locations. Uh-oh. All troopers activate, but there's no trooper. There's a specialist. So that's lucky, I suppose. And down here for this card, all specialists activate. All right, so this one does extra damage, but I get a roll. 5 or higher to block it. Oh no, it did not block it. Now I'm down to 2 health. Okay, my hunger goes up 2. Now, Thor has 5 health. I don't think I can do it. If I had increased hunger all the way, I would be able to consume him, but I can't. So I have 4 actions. I think I'm going to use all 4 actions. I need 1 plus 2 to just get out of there. So I'm going to move here. So that is all of my actions, just to leave that location. Now they activate, and we'll do the superheroes here. So Spider-Man's going to go here. He has 1 more activation. That's to attack me. Let's see if I could block his damage. I do. Okay, that's lucky. He's gonna move here and he's gonna attack. And he could hit me and destroy me in a single blow. Oh, I do not block it. So he smashes me too with his hammer, and I am go down to 0 and I'm knocked out. So you can see here, I didn't get lucky at the very end. I drew 2 superheroes at the same time, and maybe I should have had my hunger increase, but that is once again Marvel superheroes, and that is our house variant rules on how you could play with 1 player per character. And so once again, we have play tested this rule set several times, and sometimes we succeed, but tonight I did not. So hopefully you found this informative. Let me know in the comments down below if you would use these house rule sets. Once again, we find it more immersive. We can run one hero per player. Certainly when I play this with two people, two persons, it's more dynamic, of course. And if you run it with three, there is rules for 6 players. So you divide everything by 2 and increase experience points by 2. So hopefully you like that and found it informative. Thank you for watching, everyone. If you stuck around this long, have a great day. Keep on adventuring out there.